Okay, I think I got everybody. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Ask the Nanny. Thank you for joining us tonight. Um, I'm going to just talk for a few minutes, introduce myself while I wait for other people to get into the room. If you know of any pregnant moms or uh, getting ready to be pregnant people, please invite them to the room because we're going to be talking about something postpartum that you can. I put a video out today, and it's all about postpartum. It's a postpartum, I would say, hack. Uh, so invite them. Hello, Jen. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Hello, 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 everyone on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Angela. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Angela. I am a newborn care specialist, a professional career nanny, as a new parent, content creator all across social media, and I also own a company called This Jam Good, where we sell exotic jams. If you haven't checked it out, go over to Instagram.com / this jam good. So tonight we're hi. I'm good. How are you? I'm wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm only here for a few minutes. I have to go to work. My work schedule keeps changing. Um, First, the announcement while you all are here, starting um, next Tuesday. I will be here probably between 6:30 and 7 because I will be working on next Thursday. But I'm going to change my days back to Tuesdays because I'm ending with the current family and my days are going to switch back. So since my days are switching back, I need to switch back. I don't want to not come on here and do my lives and catch all of you all. So next Tuesday, the 9th, I think it is. Next Tuesday, the 9th, I will be here instead of next Thursday. I was gone last week because it was my birthday weekend. Yes, I went and celebrated at the beach and I had so much fun. If you all have never been to Corpus Christi, Texas, please go and go to Padre Island. It's so nice out there. Sand beach is nice. And they have a little gift section. They have picnic tables. You can do it all out there. But anyway, on to you feel the whole schedule thing. Yes, when you work as a newborn care specialist, parents don't want the same all parents don't want the same nights. Some want 3 nights a week, some want 4 nights a week, some want five, some want 24/7. I'm not a 24/7 person. I do what I know that I can handle, which is anywhere from 9 to 12 hours overnight. So right now until uh the Lord say so, I'm gonna be on 9 hour shifts because I work during the day too. I work Monday through Friday as a nanny. So as a nanny, I know you all have seen some of my videos. Like yesterday, oh, it was a hard day. Yesterday was truly a hard day, but I made a video about it. Go watch it. But today we're going to be talking about padsicles. Hold on, let me grab them out of the freezer because I made some and I put a video out today about the padsicles. Y'all saw me make them, but here are the results of the padsicles. Now, the padsicles are to relieve you after you've had a vaginal birth. Uh, let me give you fair warning. Let me give you fair warning that uh, to some this may be a sensitive subject, but to me it's nature because having a child is basically nature. Anyway, this is the pad that I made. You use witch hazel and aloe vera, and the lavender essential oils is optional. Okay, the lavender essential oil is optional, but if you're going to use lavender essential oils, please make sure that it is uh, you either put a carrier oil with it, or you make sure that you have, um, you don't put it directly on the skin. If it's because most oils, essential oils, have need to have a carrier oil to go on your skin. And because we made these with lavender, there's a carrier oil. The oil that I used on the video already has a carrier oil in there. I remixed that in that jar, the little jar, uh, so that I could just directly use it and not have to add oil and then add the oil to it. So when you see the video, that is what happened. It is not uh, directly essential oils. I use the lavender oil. Now, when you make these, you're going to put the witch hazel on first. The witch hazel, all women, I should say, not shouldn't say all, but most women who give birth, when you push, it is more than likely, there's a 95% chance that you're going to get hemorrhoids from pushing, because that's that whole area down there, you're pushing everything. So more than likely you're going to get hemorrhoids. The witch hazel that is on this pad helps with the hemorrhoids. The coolness from this pad helps with the swelling, because if you're swollen up, what first thing you do? Put ice. Okay. Aloe vera is the soothing part of it, the aloe vera gel. And you need to get the witch hazel without alcohol and the aloe vera gel without alcohol. You're scarred now. Yes. And if you have if you had a big headed baby like I did, I had to have an episiotomy. And there were stitches involved afterwards. And if I had known about these when I had my big headed baby, my first one, who was like almost 9 pounds, I would have had me some of these. All of these, the three things, the lavender, the witch hazel, and the aloe vera, help to heal, help to aid in healing quicker. The coolness helps with the swelling. The aloe vera helps with the pain, and uh, the witch hazel helps with the pain that is caused from the hemorrhoids. So if you haven't seen my video, go watch the video. You can go now, come back. But these are awesome. I only made up 3 of these because, you know, I'm not going to use them myself. And it was purpose for the video. But if you're going to make some for yourself, if you are, that sounds so painful, but the word Padsicle even sounds cool. Yes, it's a Padsicle. Um, Now, most women, it depends on what type of pads you want to use when you come from home from the hospital. If you want the thin ones or the thick ones, whichever pad you feel most comfortable in, those are the ones that you should use. But make sure they are long or extra long. These are an extra long pad. If you look at this is an extra long pad. Okay? It covers from the front to the back, so you are cool all over. And literally, I've had some people tell me how it was a lifesaver, how that just the coolness helps them. And I would suggest you make between 30 to 50 of them at a time. Well, right before you go to the hospital, make about 30 or 50 of them, because you'll probably use at least 3 or 4 a day. And it's probably going to take you about a week or two to finally calm down that area. And if you're using 3 or 4 a day, you're going to need at least 10 days worth. So you're going to need about 30 or 40. Okay. How long can you keep them on? Usually, now this I'm going to give you fair warning. This is getting ready to get, icky. When they unthaw, And if you have, usually after postpartum, you have the postpartum bleeding. So when it fills up, you take it off and go for another. If you need the coolness, you can put on get another one. If you don't need the coolness, you put a regular pad on. Okay, but when it starts to when it gets full, so if I were you, these are some pads that I had. I bought from my first aid kit because they are very absorbent, and sometimes when you don't have a bandage, or you run out of band-aids, or you run out of gauze or whatever, and depends on the wound. Because of my first aid kit, it depends on the wound. I learned in my first aid class, because I took my first aid class in Alaska, and they when you out in the wilderness in Alaska, you have to make do with what you got. Can you keep them on? I wouldn't advise keeping them on 24/7, simply because this is not. These are. I would suggest 1 hour on, 20 minutes. No, I would suggest about 20 minutes on to 1 hour off, and I'm basing that off of the people that I have spoken with that have used these. I'm basing it off of my doctor, that when I get iced, he says 20 minutes on, an hour off. If I'm really, really, really sore and I need my muscles are sore, 20 minutes on and an hour off. Now, check with your physician. That's one thing. That's the next thing I was going to tell you. Check with your physician to make sure that you are not allergic to this. First of all, I had someone ask me, well, I'm allergic to aloe. What do I do? You don't use these. That's what you do. You do not put, if you know that you're allergic to any of these ingredients, don't use it. I'm not responsible. I don't want to feel responsible for someone doing um, using these, and then come back and say, well, you told me no, 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 no. Check with your physician, and if you are allergic, by all means, do something else. They have the sitz baths. They have the regular ice packs. It's not as soothing and calming as the aloe vera, uh, but they have regular ice packs. So if you need to do something, do the regular ice pack. Okay. Now, um, I also wanted to tell you that when you take these out of the freezer, take them out one at a time. Let them unthaw before you put them on. Let them unthaw for 2 or 3 minutes before. Oh, just open it up flat, open, and let it unthaw for a couple of minutes before you put it on, because wet skin and ice come together and they stick. You don't want this stuff to your body. You all got enough problems. Living in Alaska, I know what water and ice come together. It sticks real quick. If your hands are wet and you put ice in your hands, the ice will stick to your hands. And if you don't hurry up and get it off, it can cause freezer burn. Just saying. Oh, freezer burn. Listen to me, freezer burn. Frostbite. Sorry, y'all. My brain is all cooking. It can cause frostbite. I've seen it done. It's just like I've seen my own child stuck his tongue on a pole in 15 below degree weather, 15 below 0 degree weather. And the fireman had to come and pour stuff on there to get his tongue off of there. So he wouldn't pull all of the front of his tongue off of there. I can confirm that is very true. Yes, Jen, that is very true. But also, do what you feel is comfortable with you as far as your pads are concerned. These are thin. You can use the thick ones, you can use thin ones, but make sure they're long, because you want them to go from front to back. Because if you're sitting down, I know when I had my baby, uh, I had a donut. And even though the donut, helped a little bit, but that donut was very kind of uncomfortable. These will probably soothe you better because they're cool, and it helps to draw that coolness. That ice helps to draw the inflammation out of there, which is the swelling. And when you get inflamed, it causes your body to react, and you kind of tense up, and it brings on pain. When the inflammation goes down, the swelling stops pushing on those nerves, and they relax and they calm down. Ah, yes, the donut. Yes, I had a donut. Uh, but yeah, I've had plenty of injuries where I had to use ice, and when I tell you, at the time that 20 minutes looked like it was going to take forever. It felt like my shoulder was on fire, my calf was on fire. But about 30, 40 minutes later, it was so calm and cool, and I was like, yes, this is it. Yes. So when you use these, talk to your doctor first. Don't use it if you're allergic to it. Make sure you use a carrier oil. And when I say carrier oil, I have used with my essential oils, it depends on the oil that I'm using. I have used coconut oil as a carrier oil. I have used uh, avocado oil, the RC essential oil that I put rub on my chest. I've used olive oil um, and coconut. That's like coconut, avocado, uh, olive oil, and what was the other oil I said? Coconut, olive oil, avocado, and I said another oil, and I can't remember what oil I just told y'all. But anyway, be. I hope this helps you. I hope that if you're pregnant, make them up about 2 weeks before you go into the hospital, 2 weeks before your due date. Just make you up some, put them in the freezer. So when you come home from the hospital, you can immediately grab one and start using them instead of like, oh man, I gotta wait, I gotta make them up, then I gotta put them in the freezer, and I gotta wait on them to freeze, and no, make them up before you go to the hospital. If you make them up before you go to the hospital, then they're ready to use when you get home. And the one I use, um, the one I use on your chest. Oh, the RC oil. The RC oil is made up of several different essential oils, but I have allergies and I get laryngitis in the spring and in the fall because I have environmental allergies. But the essential oil that I use for that is called RC oil, and I get it from Young Living. And it is, oh, it works because with the laryngitis, my throat gets dry. I start coughing. Start having coughing fits, and then when I cough, it makes my throat sore, and I cough from my chest. It makes my chest sore. It almost feels like I got the flu because it's like heavy on my chest when I cough because the cough is so deep. But if I put that RC on my chest, the oil, the smell of it goes into my nose. It clears my sinuses. It also calms my throat. It calms my cough, so I'm not coughing all night long. And it helps me to get uh, over my allergies quicker. So when those environmental allergies hit me, and I lose my voice, and I start talking down like this, and then all of a sudden it gets real low, and then it gets like this, and I can't talk at all. Yes, all of that. It hurts to do it. The dryness in my throat, that hurts. But yes, I use olive oil. Hello, Allegra. Thank you for joining me. All of that hurts, so I use a essential oil. I use the RC essential oil, but I use the olive oil, as the carrier oil, and I take like a teaspoon of the olive oil, and I put like 4 drops of the essential oil in there, and I mix it up, rub it on there. Mm. And that teaspoon, and it doesn't take a whole lot, that teaspoon lasts me until my allergies clear up. So, um, if you all have any questions, please put them in the chat. I'm done with my discussion about the Padsicles. So if you have any other questions, let me check my time because I got to be out of here at 8:15, and I got to go get dressed. So I have about 15 minutes. If you all have any questions. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Allegra, did you have any questions? For those of you who missed it while I was, thank you. Is it Letitia? If you missed it, thank you for your knowledge shared. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you all missed it when I first came in, my announcement is next week, because I'll be be working out of town next Thursday. Um, I will be going live on Tuesday nights. I'm going to start next week going live on Tuesday nights because my schedule is changing again due to the nature of my job. My schedule is always changing. It just depends on um, what nights the families that I work with, and I work with like 3 or 4 families. It depends on the children, on the parents' needs, whether they want me 8 weeks, 12 weeks. You know, I have been working with one, two, three, four, five. I'm on my fifth assignment for the year over in my newborn care specialist. Make sure you become a voice for yourself and speak up. I'm new to being a nanny. Any advice? Yes, Jen is right. Always work with a contract. Um, that's so important. Uh, get a community of and get in with the community of nannies. We have a community on Clubhouse. Are you a member of Clubhouse, Allegra? If so, uh, there's a club called Year of the Nanny Clubhouse. We meet every morning. It's 7:30 Eastern. It's 6:30 Central. We meet every morning at 7:30 in the morning. Well, send me a DM and I'll send you the information about joining the Year of the Clubhouse, the Year of the Nanny in the Clubhouse. We have an awesome community. It's usually anywhere from 10 to 35 women there, women and men, because nannies join us too every morning. There's always something we talk about our wins, we talk about our goals, we talk about if we need advice, uh, what's going on in the community. We support one another. Yes, you need to get in there too, Jen, because we support one another. And I don't know if you all know Nanny Kim on the Go. Nanny Kim on the Go and we go live on the second and fourth Wednesday evenings, and we talk about things like negotiating a contract, starting a hard conversation, understanding your contract, um, what is expected of you as a nanny, how you can hold the interview, and how you can interview the parents as they're interviewing you, because you need to know about them just as much as they need to know about you. Yes, all of us need nanny friends. Being a nanny can be isolating, and having this community around us because it is a positive community. If one of us is down, all of us there picking each other up, and we all, uh, I guess I'm addicted to it. I guess because we just recently started one because we have West Coast people that come in. So we have one at 7:30 in the morning for the Central and East Coast, and then we have another one at 10:30 in the morning because uh, the East Coast, the moderator of the room, she's originally from the East Coast, and usually it's a 3 hour difference between the East Coast and the West Coast. So we started one at 10:30 a.m. so that everyone from the West Coast can come in and join. And most days I'm there for both of them. You can choose to come up on the stage and talk, or you can choose to stay in the audience. And it's not just for nannies. It says you're the nanny, but we've had children's book authors in there. We've had social workers come in and join us. We've had, and it's not just the United States. We have people who join us, especially in the evenings, from Australia, from London, um, and where else? Where is that girl from? I can't think of, but the time difference um, between us and them, it's like lunchtime for them when we're just getting up. Is it all ages? Um, I I would say yes. When I say all ages, I mean some of the nanny, because it's at the time when we're going to work. Some of the nanny kids are with the nannies, and they want to say hi. Now, mind you, everything that goes on that room is rated G. So if anything is being said and you're with your nanny kid, it's not anything that they cannot hear, or anything that there's no foul language or anything that's being used in the room. So it is, uh, if you have your child with you, riding in the car listening on the way to work, it's not anything that's going to be said that your children cannot hear. So I guess to answer your question, yes, it is for all ages. But yes, join. Thank you, Salma. Thank you for join. Thank you for following me. But it is for all ages. Again, it's at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 6:30 my time, which is perfect for me because I get off work at 6, and I usually make it home right as they come on. And so I can come in, taking a shower, uh, getting ready for to go to work because I have a daytime job. I work as a nanny at uh, at 8 o'clock in the morning from 8 to 5. So I come in and I'm listening. There are days when I don't talk, I just listen, and I'm busy getting ready to go to work. So, and the nights that I don't work, I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I have to be at work at 8. So I just, go take my shower, do what I need to do. And they ping me in the room. I click on, because if you join the club, it will ping you and let you know in your notifications. If you turn on the notifications, it will let you know that, okay, so and so started a room, that you're the nanny club in Clubhouse. Join them while see who's talking. And we have so many different things. There's uh who is that? Jess, who is a yoga, and she does yoga instruction with kids and families. She does a stretch and shine on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Kimberly and I do Wednesday nights. On Sunday, this coming Sunday, 2 Sundays a month, there is a uh, self care and scribe, and it's very relaxing. Makes you think. It's like just an hour of just peace. Your ears are itching. Ah, there's Jess. Hi, Jess. I was just talking about you. Uh, Tell us about give us some information about your stretch and shine so I can tell everybody else about your stretch and shine on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. I was telling Allegra, who is a brand, she's new to the nanny community. I was telling her about Clubhouse. She asked if I had any advice, and if you have any advice for her, give her some advice. Um, but yeah, I was just letting her know about all the things that go on in Clubhouse. And I know you're getting ready to start something new in Clubhouse. So please put something in the chat about the Clubhouse, uh, because I know a lot of families, a lot of nannies are itching to have nanny friends. And because we want nanny friends and it can be isolating. I was a nanny for 17 years and did not have a community around me. I would see nannies every once in a while at the park, but being a nanny is isolating because your schedule may not be like somebody else's schedule. You may be at the park, you're the only one at the park. Or you may be the only nanny at the park, and there are other parents at the park, and you never know who you're going to run into. It's on Zoom. Okay. The Stretch and Shine has moved to Saturday mornings at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Stretch and Recline is Thursday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. Okay, so if you want to do the Stretch and Shine, uh, I have no nannies in my area. Well, come on and join us on Clubhouse in the morning. We will be your friends. I promise you. If you come in there one time, you'll come back again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And Jess's Jamboree, she is a former nanny, and she started her Stretch and Shine, her yoga, and now she reads books. What book are you reading next? I know it's I'm so excited. Is this tomorrow? Yes, it's every weekday, Monday through Friday, uh, at 7:30 and at 10:30, and then on Saturday mornings we meet at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And on Saturdays, it's the hour of power. So we come together on the weekend and we just, we lift each other up. We are excited. The wins for all of our wins for the week, even if you just, I've been running late for work all day, all this week, and I made it to work on time today. That's a win. It doesn't have to be something extravagant. It's a win. If it's a win for you, if your child slept the whole nap time, that's a win, because that meant you got to get some things done. Even either you got some stuff done or you took a break, you took some rest, you got to eat in peace. That's a win. But we do it every and Fridays is fun. Friday was it Friday Fun Day? Thank you, Jess, for putting that in the chat. Uh, but on Fridays, okay, Jen, send me a DM to remind me if you want to join. Uh, okay, Jen says I don't think we can click it here, but Jess said send her a message for the link. I will send you the link for Clubhouse too. If you send me a DM or send Jess no, you can't. It probably can't click it from here because I tried. Uh, but on every morning, we have words of affirmation. We have our wins. And if you have a side hustle, we have announcements for everything that's going on in the community. I always talk about my jam every morning, because if you don't talk about your business, then you don't have a business. So I talk about my business every morning, and most of the nanny community buys from me. And I'm trying to get into other places where I can get my jam. So if you see me out there, if you see a jam on my page on Ask the Nanny, then you know I'm promoting the jam, this jam good. Uh Rookie move, sorry. Uh Me talking about my nanny kids to my friends who have no idea. Yes, Jen, that's the best thing about our room is because we can start in the middle of a sentence and everybody knows what you're talking about. You can make a gesture and everybody knows what you're talking about because we are nannies and we understand we've been hit this and we've done this. We've been there and done that. And if you need some ways, some suggestions, we're here for that too. Yes, it is the best way to start the day. I like starting my day positive. I start my day in that room. Well, I don't start my day in the room, but after I get off work, as I'm riding home from work, I'm either listening to a story, listening to my music, my praise and worship music, or I am talking on the phone to my husband or checking up on a friend that I know is up because they're on the East Coast, and I'm checking on them. But as soon as 6:30 hit and that thing dings, I said, "Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up because I got to get to the room." Oh yeah, I'm going. I hate waking up early, but I'm showing up for this. Trust me, Jen. Set your alarm clock. And even if you halfway sleep when you get there, by the time you get done, you'll be like, okay, I'm ready to start today. I'm good. I like starting my day with positivity. I don't like waking up to the news because there's too much negativity going on in the news. Start your day with positivity. And if you're positive, by the time you make it to work, that sunshine that's inside of you flows on over into your nanny kids. And they're like, oh, Nanny's on one today. She all happy. What happened to her? It changes your mindset. It changes your perspective. It changes the way you do things. It changes the way you look at things. Um, yes, news gives me panic attacks. My husband wakes up and he likes watching the news. I'm not that, I'll get the news. I just don't want it first thing in the morning. I don't want to start my day off with somebody got shot, somebody went to jail, this person, the politics, the racism, the women's rights, and I mean everything that's going on in the world, the COVID, somebody else died from COVID. And I don't want to hear all of that first thing. I don't. I don't want to hear all that first thing in the morning. I want to hear some positivity. I want to hear some affirmations. I want something that's going to uplift me and take me through my day and get me started on my day because there may be a time during the day that I'm going to need something. Hello, Stacy. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Hi. Uh, Miss Jen, happy today. Woo. Yes, Miss Jen is happy today. I think Jess said something. Hold on. Let me scroll back up here and see. She says, I'm moderating tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Fridays, if you come tomorrow, Friday is dad joke day. We all have a dad joke. We started it a few weeks back, but everybody has a dad joke. Or if you want to share a dad joke, and I don't want to say everybody, but if you want to come to the stage and you want to share a dad joke, you can come and share a dad joke. Some of them are hilarious, and some of them go, okay, I can't figure that out. And then once they said it, I was like, oh man, yeah, that's right. That's it. Okay, that makes sense. So come with your dad jokes. Come with your dad jokes in the morning. I get some from my grandchildren. I get them from I always say Siri, tell me a dad joke, or Alexa, tell me a joke, or looking them up on online to find dad jokes. But come with your dad jokes. Come with your jokes, corny or not. We Friday is all about having fun. It's the end of the week. We made it through. Come with your dad jokes and come with your affirmations. Uh, Come with your wins. I got up and I came to the room today. That's a win because that means that you chose to start your day on a positive note instead of laying in the bed and hitting that snooze button 5 times and like, oh, I gotta get up, I gotta run. And you're running, trying to get everything done and get out the door and get to work on time. Yeah. And by the end of the morning, I'm running. My husband's like, okay, I know you're running. I know you're running. I know you're running. Uh, I said, okay, you know I'm running, but I always stop. Your jag jokes are on fire. Okay, well, come on, Jen, bring your dad jokes. Stacy, are you a nanny? I'm not sure. I can't see your picture. Are you a nanny? I'm not sure if she's still on here. Um, but yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do better tomorrow. Okay. Okay. All right. I hear you, Jess. Come on with your dad jokes. Because I'm gonna find one from somewhere. I don't know what dad joke I'm gonna have tomorrow. But how do you get through sleep regression? Love your videos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, I have my kids on a schedule. So the sleep regression, that are you talking about the 4 month sleep regression? Because there's several, but the most popular one is the 4 month sleep regression. That's when they really start to move and start rolling, and it's their brain won't shut off. It's they're in the middle of a growth spurt, and it's if your child is on a schedule, I stick to the schedule, and 95% of the time, my kids don't have the regression. They may wake up a couple of days in a row, but they have because I have prided myself on making them independent from the beginning and give them time and space to play by themselves. I don't run in there to get them when they're up oh, she's awake. Let me go get her. No. I don't run in there to go get them. If nap time is from 1 to 3 o'clock, then nap time is gonna be from 1 to 3 o'clock. If they wake up at 2:30 and they laying there and they playing with themselves and babbling, I let them practice in their crib because that's their practice. As long as they're in their crib, practicing quiet, and there's a difference between whining and crying. Let me say that. Uh, I don't normally have, uh, and that's what I said. It's a difference between whining and crying. Crying, um, I go and tend to them when they start, that all of that. Yes, I go and tend to them. But if they're just every once in a while, uh, eh, and they stop and they rolling, or they playing with themselves, or they pull their feet up. Eh, uh, eh. I don't bother them. I let them play. I let them stay in there. Now, if they start losing their mind, yes, I go and I tend to them. But even if they wake up screaming and crying, I give them a good 30 to 40 seconds to calm themselves, because sometimes it's like they had a bad dream and it scared them and they woke up crying, and then they settle down and they go back to sleep. If I immediately go in there, I break the cycle, and I don't want to break their cycle of sleep, of calming themselves down. A lot of people believe that children can't self-soothe until they're like 5 or 6 years old. I don't believe that. And the reason I don't believe it because I've been sleep training for a long time, for years, and I know the capabilities of the kids that I take care of. I know the capabilities of what they can do. The baby that I'm taking care of now overnight, I instructed her mama how to do what to do, to get her from waking up 3 or 4 times a night wanting to eat. And 9 months old, oh, is your baby starting to um, yes, I soothe them and I put them back down. But at 9 months old, they are probably crawling, trying to pull up, starting to walk, want to take a step. Uh, they're getting language skills. It's separation anxiety that's going on. There's a lot of things going on at 9 months old that can cause your child to wake up. Growth spurts. There's a lot of things going on. So they're getting language, teething. It's painful. So that can be going on. Uh, it's just so many things at 9 months that can be going on. But if you have your child on a schedule, regular naps during the day, at 9 months old, they should still be taking like 2 naps a day. Uh, Somewhere around a year, between a year and 15 months old, it just depends on your child. They may transition early, where you want a short nap, 45 minutes in the morning, and then maybe 2 hours in the afternoon. And then as they get older, you kind of slowly back the afternoon nap this way and back the morning nap that way. So it's all sandwiched into one nap. And when you get that sandwich into one nap, you get a good 3 hour nap. My baby girl that I take care of during the day, she's 20 months old now. And we slowly backed up, and now she takes a 3 hour nap from 12 to 3. And most of the time, I have to go in there and wake her up. And she still sleeps overnight, goes to bed at 8 o'clock and sleeps overnight. So, my best suggestion is to try to keep, if your child is on the schedule, try to keep them as close to that schedule as possible. Because if they're on a schedule, your body, um, if you're used to doing something every day, and it becomes a habit, your body is going to start craving that. Your body's going to start reacting that. If you're getting up at 5 o'clock every morning, even on the weekends, when you can sleep in, your eyes will open at 5 o'clock. You're like, oh, it's Saturday. Let me go back to sleep and pull the covers back over. But your body automatically wakes up at that time. Their bodies will automatically get sleepy at that time. And if they're on that schedule, keep them on it. That's the best thing for them. Sometimes I need how to self-soothe. Wait a minute, hold on. Yes, some first time parents are like, go get them when they wake, but they will be playing independently and happy. Yes, let them play independently, let them be happy. And trust me, when you let them play independently, it gives you more time to cook dinner, it gives you time to fold that last load of laundry, sit down and have a cup of tea before you have to be back on. And I say quotation marks is on, because sometimes you feel like, okay, oh, can I just take a break? Let me just jump off the roller coaster for a minute, sit down, take a break, then I'll hop back on it. So before you have to get back on, uh, if your child is playing patient, maybe awake, but is playing in their crib, let them stay there. It's not 3 o'clock yet. You still got 10 more minutes. Go do whatever you got to do and just woosah in 10 minutes. We put him down around 7:30ish, and he wakes up around 11:30 p.m. sometime. Okay, so when is his last nap? My baby is 7 months old. I put her to sleep. Oh Lord Jesus, I gotta get out of here, y'all. Uh, my baby's 7 months, and I put her to sleep back, but she rolls onto her stomach to sleep. Is this okay? Yes. If she's rolling over on her own at 7 months old, and she's rolling back and forth, she can lift her head up, and she's going like this. Just make sure that whatever you're doing, you're not, your child at 7 months old is not in a swaddle. Because if your child's arms are like this, if they roll over, they're in the mattress like this. Now, put your hand up to your face and cover your mouth and your nose and see how much trouble you have breathing. Now, think about your child on the mattress, can't put their hands down to lift their head up. They lose their breath quicker than you do, because you can automatically move your hand. Thank you, Kimberly Brown, for the roses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, if you can't breathe with your hand like this, and I know y'all probably can't hear me with my hand up to my face, but if you cannot breathe with your hand like this, imagine your child's face flat in the mattress. I don't care if that mattress says, "Oh, it's breathable." No. Anything that's called that is a barrier between breathing and you can't bend your head, you can't push your hands up to roll, that's a problem. When your child starts rolling, take them out of that swaddle. I know you want them to be swaddled up. There are several sleep sacks. I love the Love to Dream 50/50. Yes, they are expensive, but I love them because the arms zip off, but they're still tight like a swaddle, and they have room for their feet to kick. And after they get out of the swaddle, they have like the sleep sack, but then they have like a sleep suit where they have, those little pajamas with the little feet in. Well, this one has like the little feet in, but it has like this little cuff where you can take the toes out. As they grow, you can take their feet out. And if your child gets smart, like mine did, and they start zipping and unzipping themselves, flip it around, put the zip on the backside. They can't unzip themselves. It still provides the same coverage. They just can't unzip themselves from the back. I'll do a video about that, um, my little girl, because she has learned to do the zippers because I've made her independent. She unzips, things all the time. But she said, yes, she is so strong, Rose, etc. She is in a sleeping bag. Okay, good. If she's in a sleep sack with her arms able uh, to maneuver, she can save herself, then yes, it's okay. As long as you lay her down on her back, it's her choice if she wants to roll over. But continue to check on her, continue to monitor her. Just because she can roll over, does not mean that you don't stop paying attention. Yes, you're that late. Starfish swaddle, I love. Yes, the starfish swaddle is good too. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have to go. I got to go to work. Uh, my time is up. As a matter of fact, I'm glad I have my clothes already ironed out, so I can go jump in them and head out the door. But yeah, thank you, Lexi. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope I have enlightened you all. And Jen and hold on. Let me find your name. I can't find her name because I truly forgot. Jen and Allegra. Yes. Please send me a message so I can send you a link to you new to Texas. Okay, Allegra. Yes, you need to contact me because I'm in Texas too. And we can get together and I can, have some nanny time, some, you're welcome, Lexi. We can get together and have some time and yeah. Since you're new to Texas and you're new to nannying, yeah, we're gonna get together. We're gonna get you some nanny friends, cause we I have some friends here that we go out to dinner uh, at least twice. We started doing twice a month, so we'll go out to dinner twice a month. So let me know, and I need to get with Michelle because she's here in Austin too, so we can go out with her. So let me know. I can hook you up if you're in Dallas. I can hook you up with some the Dallas area nannies there. If you're here in Austin, I can hook you up with my group of friends. We're gonna get you connected, girl. You're gonna get you some friends. Yes. So I will talk to you all later. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. And if you haven't been to the clubhouse in first thing in the morning, please, please, please send me a message, and I will get you connected to our clubhouse. You're the nanny clubhouse. Uh, we meet at 7:30 a.m. Don't forget about you. Are you here in Dallas? You here in Texas now, Lexi? Because if you're here in Texas, I need you to come on too. Allegra, yes, that's what I was trying to say. Allegra, thank you. You here and didn't tell nobody. See, you gonna be like my mama. my grandma. Girl, I ought to put you on my knee. You ain't tell me. That's what my grandma used to say all the time. Anyway, I ought to put you on my knee. You ain't tell me. So let me know where you are, what you're doing, what's going on, Miss Baby Chemist. I will be in. I'll be getting with you because I'm coming your way soon. So let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Anywho, I'm out. It's 8:30. I got to go. I got to hit the road in about 10 minutes so I can get there on time. And I will talk to you all next Tuesday, not Thursday. I'll be here on Tuesday. Okay. And you all have a wonderful, 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 wonderful weekend. Do something for yourself, even if it's just going to get an ice cream cone. Do something special for yourself. Okay. And take time to do you. Relax, relate, release. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for joining me.